Wakanda forever!
Yes.
Today we're reviewing the latest movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Black Panther, starring Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, and Danai Gurira, and directed by Ryan Coogler, known for Creed and Fruitvale Station. This movie picks up where Captain America Civil War left off, with T'Challa returning to his home country of Wakanda to take his place as king following the death of his father. As a reviewer, I try not to read or watch other people's reviews before I've seen a movie because I don't want what I think about the movie and my review to be influenced by the impressions of others. But I have seen a ton of review headlines touting Black Panther as an amazing movie, the best Marvel movie yet, not life-changing, but game-changing movie, etc. And so I was a little worried before I went to go see this, honestly. I was a little nervous about seeing it because sometimes, I have a hard time seeing a movie if it feels like maybe it's been overhyped and then I feel like it's maybe spoiled a bit for me or I'm not going to like it as much as all these other reviewers.
Too high.
Right. And so, but I'm happy to report that while this is not my favorite Marvel film of all time, it is a very, very good movie.
I agree. The movie definitely shows off the wonders of Wakanda. There is a great opening sequence that talks about the history of Wakanda that sets up the show well. And the movie does a great job showing you the different cultural and tribal roots that make up this vibrant and diverse country.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I loved most about the movie. I thought the design of Wakanda was just phenomenal. And I loved seeing how they integrated the high-tech and modern elements with, the more traditional type of African cityscapes or landscapes that we might be used to. The characters frequently refer to Wakanda as the most beautiful place on Earth, and it's really easy to see why.
Now, the performances were also very good. Chadwick Boseman and Lupita Nyong'o, for me, were the stand-up performances. They have great chemistry and they're believable in their roles, and they play off each other really well. Michael B. Jordan was also very good, but I felt like his character arc was shortchanged. I feel like they could have given more focus to him to help develop him as a fully realized villain. I just think he needed more screen time.
Yeah.
They talked about his journey at times when I wish we would have seen it instead. To me, this was unfortunate because he is such a good actor, and I think he really didn't get as much to do as he deserved.
It's funny because I didn't really have a problem with that when we were watching the movie, but as we've talked about it, I can see what you're saying. I thought those three actors were all really good in their parts, but I also really loved Letitia Wright as Princess Shuri.
Yeah, she nearly stole the show.
I have never seen her in anything before, and I really thought she was excellent, and I really, really liked her character. I think the movie also benefited from the performances of veteran actors like Angela Bassett and Forest Whitaker, and also Andy Serkis and Martin Freeman do a great job playing the evil white dude and the good white dude, respectively.
And it's always good to see Gollum and Bilbo together again.
Right.
Now, besides the lack of screen time for the villain, I didn't have any issues with this movie. The visuals are spectacular, the fight scenes and action sequences were different and well choreographed. They were just cool. The movie was well paced, and I was never bored.
And as far as the theme of the show, I thought it was handled really well. So, like Civil War, it's more political in nature than some other Marvel films. And this very easily could have been off-putting and even divisive, especially in the climate today. But I don't feel like that's the case here at all. I don't want to go too much into it and give too much about the movie away, but it's just really well done, really well handled. The Marvel movies have done a good job showing how good people can have differing viewpoints, or even how good people can make really well-intentioned mistakes. Sometimes even really terrible mistakes, but that are still well-intentioned. And this movie does that and also shows how a good person can sometimes become bad or do really bad things when life keeps beating them up over and over and over again, and they don't have the support and the resources to deal with their terrible circumstances. The characters in this movie never feel like a caricature or one-dimensional, and I really appreciated that.
Yeah, they were all very complex. As for overall, I really like this movie, and it's a 4 out of 5 for me. I definitely recommend it. If you like these kinds of movies at all, this is one you shouldn't miss. And you should definitely see it on the big screen in order to take in all the beautiful visuals.
Speaking of beautiful visuals, I really love the Black Panther poster.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how this ended up. Had a lot of fun doing it, and it was really rewarding. Anyway, thank you.
And thank you for watching our review of Black Panther. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks.